Hey! Here we are. Sunday night, baby. One of the best nights of the week. I'm excited. You're excited. We got Dream Daddy. This may be our last time playing this game. It's bittersweet. I apologize to the other dads for not giving them, a chance. As much of a chance. I gave everyone one chance, but Hugo and Damien were doing pretty well, in their games. They stepped it up more than Brian and Craig and Matt. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be dating Damien. I'm excited. It has been a day. I had a decent day at work. So that's pretty good. I hope everyone had a great day today. And if not, I hope tomorrow is 10 times better. But if you end up coming by, thanks for hanging. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me while we play some games and have some fun. Oh. Oh, sorry, my leg's itchy. It's weird. I'm in this twilight zone where I'm not tired, but my whole body is just like, hey, let's sleep. But mentally, I'm like, nah, bro, I can go all fucking night. I won't because I have to work tomorrow. But I don't know. My body's just kind of fighting itself, but we're doing okay. And I always got time for daddies. But yeah, we're gonna get into this shit in just a moment. I'm making sure things are good. I didn't really want to talk about this, but I'm gonna make one comment. I know Twitter has broke out with some shit recently in the past few hours, and that is concerning. No one really knows what's going on right now. I'm not going to give an opinion on it because I don't have an opinion to give. But all I'll say is we're going to leave that at the door, and we're just here to play a video game. So let's finally get into that shit. I was gonna do a whole bit with pirate music and riding on stormy seas, but I sided with my better judgment on this one and decided maybe not. But let's get into this shit. Oh, I always forget there's a configuration screen before the game starts. Oh, that's not what I want. OBS loves to fuck with me. OBS, please. There we go. Alright, is this the screen that I want? I know I want to be here. Dance with the music. Well, there's a black screen. Hold on. We'll find it. It's here somewhere. I really need to clean up. There it is. I really need to fucking clean up my OBS. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's just keep going. And as always, we're gonna jam. Good evening. All right. Whoa. Sorry, my phone is freaking out. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. I don't think we've ever made it to the end of the song, but let's get into it. Always use a coat of wax after a wash. I'm assuming that's for cars. Oh, we'd be sleeping. What happened last time? I don't remember. It's been a whole week. Dad. Dad, wake up! Oh, we found out stuff with her. She's got Amanda has a whole bunch of drama going on. We had a date with Damien. We were hanging out with Craig, because Craig dragged us onto a what seemed to be a date with Robert. Yeah, so we went to the movies with Damien. We found out that Damien does not like scary movies. He is very terrified of horror, and that's kind of cute. But yes, we did trivia with Hugo, and we lost miserably. I answered a Star Wars question incorrectly, and that just shattered my whole existence. Seeing as Star Wars is one of the first pieces of media that I took in as a child. So there's that. But yeah, we're gonna get to this, and we're gonna be a dad. So pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Last week, my throat was not good. I think I was losing my voice. I don't really know what was going on. But I'm feeling better today. So, especially if this is gonna be our last stream of this, I'm gonna get all the voices on. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. Wait. Hold up. Did I just restart the game? We're gonna alt F4 that real quick. Yeah, that was seeming a little too oh, God. I don't think that fucked up my game, right? That didn't fuck up my game, right? Did I click new game or did I click continue? I definitely clicked new game. Continue. We're gonna delete that from existence. Okay, here we go. Bunt. No, it's okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Don't homie me. We're Gucci. We are good up in this bitch. We are fine. Everything is okay. We're fine. Let's beat this down. I swear to God, if I mess that up, we also have a bunch of saves, so it's okay. Let's load that up. I was too busy jamming to the game. I was wondering why I didn't start with this. Alright. Now, here's the real question. Do we want to just end this and go with Damien right now? Or should we give one more person a date? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Because I'm down with either. Alright, you want me to flip a coin? Flip a coin. Okay, I have it up. Heads, we date Damien a third time. Tails, we'll give Brian a second date. Sound good? Let's flip it. Heads is Damien, tails is Brian. don't know if you can see this very well, but it is tails. So we will be going on a date with Brian, and then we will bring it home. Oh, hello? Color correcting? Okay, good. It fixed itself. Let's message him. Sleep is important. Make sure you're getting enough. Yeah, all you bitches out there not sleeping right, fix your goddamn sleep schedule. I'm attempting to work on mine. I mean, it doesn't go well, but, you know. Hey! Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Oh no. I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. Don't give me thoughts. I just said that I'm also really bad with the sleep schedule. Fuck you. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still, though, I have to accept. I type back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all of those fish. Make sure your mower is in good working order because you're going to be all over my lawn this weekend. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour that I had previously forgotten existed. Oh, hush. It's fishing. I bet you it's going to be a fun little mini game. That's going to be a rough start. If it's anything like Rapala Fishing Tournament for the Wii, then we're in for a good fucking time. And remember that fucking game from like 2008, maybe 2007 when the Wii first came out? Fuck. That was fun. I think my favorite part was driving the boat around, but what a goddamn game. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese and not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda. Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? Don't fucking... It's not like Stardew fishing. I'm really bad at fishing in Stardew. No. No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. She's gonna freak. Well, oh, never mind. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How did I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to beat Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at the coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and I said yes. On that first morning, there was a line out the door, and within a half hour, I had severely burned my hand, and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Brian is just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposefully reminds me of that whenever he can, excuse me. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, good. I know that's what's happening here. Alright, Pomps. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning. Night, Panda. I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Okay, sleep. I'm wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked at mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing bowl in one hand and a beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. What did we just stumble into, chat? Oh, Bunt. Oh, Bunt Funyun. Where? Oh, buddy. We're on to greener pastures, don't you worry. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land. But I know it's a lake. The water's placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait. And wait. And wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. You used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. Hope's gonna come by? That's dope! My boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see the multitudes of fish that have been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me, as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. Oh god, that was loud. I hope it wasn't too loud for you guys, but wow, that got me. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. God, I'm getting tongue-tied on L's and I's today. I gotta sneeze. No, come back. Oh, God, it was right there. Oh, God, my nose. Oh, God, I'm having a bad time stream. Hold on. Oh, God, that welled up right here. Right in the back of my nose. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda pulls up her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda, I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I wasn't picking my nose. I was rubbing the sides of it. At no point did my fingers enter my nose. Get out of here. Brian's here. Alright, you're distracting me. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. There he is, my boy. Still rubbing her eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him. Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Woof, woof. Brian's dog immediately hops onto the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let Bunt sit. Maxwell obediently hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. You ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake. I know, it's still dark. Isn't it nasty? Bruh, nah. I couldn't do that. Hello, Guppy444. Welcome. I know who the fuck it is, bitch. Hi, Hope. How you doing? How you been? Hope you've been good. We're just here dating dads. To give you a quick rundown, we're about to go fishing. Our name is Bunt Funyon. He is a hot bachelor, and he's looking for love. So with that, I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. So where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north of here, a little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anybody else knows about it. I brought everything we need so that we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature. My fishing pole's in the shop, getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. God, we are lying to Brian left and right. I'm digging a hole here. Absolutely. I stare out at the forest lining the highway. The sun is just barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the brush. After a nice, quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Yeah, if you do really well, like if you pick the correct answer on dates, you'll get hearts and eggplants that shoot out. I'll see if I can get one with Brian. It's in specific situations. You'll see. We'll have 3 options to choose from, and he'll be standing in front of us like this. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us, barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore, where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake, where he has a canoe waiting. Whoa, a canoe!
Ah, great, it's still in one piece. Hold on, help me out with Maxwell.
I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Oh, that's so cute. Woof, woof.
All right, your turn.
Brian hands me a lime green life vest. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me. There we go. If I fall, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Ah, we got the eggplants! No. You'll see who we're trying to fuck. I was just prolonging the end of the game because we're at the end of the game. Don't say anything to her about what our potential boyfriend is.
Suit yourself.
Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks.
You kids want to fish?
Aww.
I'm good with just throwing rocks in the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water. Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them?
Hey.
Is that what we're doing?
Daisy, don't you want to fish?
I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. We're gonna go explore in the woods and look at bugs and stuff.
All right, be safe. Don't go too far.
Brian puts the life vest around himself, and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place, looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake.
Mostly freshwater fish usually feed at dusk. Oh, excuse me, I said that wrong. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about.
Still a gambling man?
You know it. Oh, God.
Let's see who can catch more fish.
Oh, good. Another minigame for me to fail miserably at. You can catch more than one? Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm going to catch, obviously.
I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn.
Hope, just for context, every time I face this guy off in some kind of gambling bet or something, I've lost miserably. I've lost a trivia game to him. I've lost, what was it? It wasn't bowling. It was mini golf. It was mini golf. Bad. I have a bad track record with Brian here. So this is our last one. It's our last chance to not fuck it up.
More than that, let's say if I win, I get you a weed whacker.
No, he wants. How will I whack my weeds? The weed whacker. The Weed Master 2000. That's a limited edition.
But if you win, you get my pole saw, the Reach and Cut 3000.
That's a good version of the Reach and Cut. The cordless version?
That's the one.
Shit. The Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker's a prized possession, but there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that I've been begging for a pruning. You're on. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride will one day be my unfolding, or my undoing. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts it into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and the pole in my hand. Stretch before physical activity, that's what we're doing. Oh, we got just hearts. Because I'm such a pro fisherman, I anticipate a lot of quick physical movements over the course of this fishing session. I should have insulted the fish. I'm gonna hold off because there is a delay whenever there's a choice to make, and I'll let you two fucking morons decide. I don't want to do that. You guys are gonna make me break up with the man I'm trying to date. We could always do a couple more boys too, and we could fuck around with them. But to prepare for such activities, I will now stretch my body so that it is limber and ready for battle.
That's very responsible of you.
I do a few calf stretches. Oh man, I could go for a good calf stretch right now. Some bicep pulls and crack my neck several times. I bend over and try to touch my toes, but I just can't make it happen. I can barely get the tips of my fingertips past my shins. All right. My defiled body is now lithe and pliant. Oh, perfect for wrangling every trout in this lake with my bare hands. Alright, I'll let you guys fuck with Brian. Now what? Perform fish mating call, tie a knot or something, or meditate. What do you guys think we should do? Mating call. We have one for mating call. I low-key think Kath might have a bit of a longer delay. I don't know if it's because of her internet or something, but... Yes, okay, we're gonna do the mating call. Perform fish mating call. Here we go. Oh, he didn't like that. As you probably already know. Alright, sounds good. As you probably already know, fish also respond positively when tempered with the call of potential mate. Observe. Gazing out the lake, I prepare my call. We have come fertilized these eggs, baby. Let me get that tail, you slimy fish. You got a hot pectoral fin. We're gonna wait for Catherine for this one. This is... Wow. I already know which one I want, but... Hi. We're doing our mating call. Would you like it to be... Come fertilize these eggs, baby. Let me get that tail, you slimy fish. You got a hot pectoral fin. I'm gonna turn my fan on because it is warm in my room. So what is? Your choice, Catherine. Alright, yeah, okay. Slimy fish is my second. I'm gonna do come fertilize these eggs, baby. Come fertilize these eggs, baby!
Okay, I'm officially uncomfortable.
All part of the territory, Brian. I guarantee those fish are horned up and ready to get caught. Oh, well. Fuck them. Well, I mean, we really won't, but it's okay. I've got someone better lined up. Don't you worry. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can. And the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down. Go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me a pole with a smile. I just sit there feeling like an idiot. Oh no. It's bejeweled with fish. It's Candy Crush with fish. Fishing around here is easy. They group up. Well, I wish you a great sleep. Sleep so well. Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 of the same fish species to reel them in. I need to match 3 of the same species. I can't even tell which fish is which. Alright, ready? Oh, I did that completely wrong. Alright, I understand how this works. Rainbow trout! There's too many colors here for me. I'm getting a little fucked up. My eyes hurt really bad. Oh god, we're timed too.
Nice man.
Thank you.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
Oh, well, I'm doing it apparently. Oh god, how am I gonna do this, dude? Oh, like this.
Rainbow trout.
Oh, shit on dick. It's okay, it's okay. I had to make a couple moves to do that. I'm attempting to fuck these fish. Aha!
Match of the day.
These two are very similar colors, so I always think that they're like the same. He's gonna get mad at me. He's gonna get mad at me.
Nice catch. Match of the day.
Match of the day, baby.
Match of the day. Now you're fishing. Nice catch.
Oh, that was great. Oh, what a combo, dude.
Catch of the day.
We did it, chat. Yes. Good work. I bet you he got 960. Suck my fucking dick, Brian. Wow, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I know, my eyes don't work right. Calm down. Don't take that out on me. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. The S isn't for suck. Hello, boyfriend. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly, and the line starts to run.
Hey.
Reel it in.
I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net.
It's all yours.
I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the other ones Brian's caught. The pole saw is mine. I fell the fuck in. We were right there. I was gonna beat Brian. I was gonna win. If we don't cut to the next scene and it's me in the water with the fish in my net, I'm ending stream. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. I'm finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time.
You alright?
Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all our fish are now swimming safely back into the lake, I guess so. God damn. Brian laughs.
Let's get you to the shore.
Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. We row back to the shore with Maxwell in tow. Once we get... I need to turn my fan up higher. Woohoo, boy! Sheesh! It's again hot in here. Is it just you, Brian? God damn. Once we get back to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built the guy like an ox. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Want to hand me yours?
Yes, okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I'd done more sit-ups in my life, or any sit-ups at all, really. Another thing you bested me in, stupid sexy Brian. You might as well fry that shirt up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have.
The day's young. We can catch fish from the shore.
Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple of lures out by the water's edge.
We're probably gonna have to put the kibosh on the competition for now.
Until another day. My stomach growls.
You hungry?
Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars.
I have a small child. I'm flush with snacks.
Brian joins me by the fire, and I accept the cargo short granola.
And now we're back to waiting.
Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now?
I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids.
That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. I take a look around the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now, birds chirp in the distance. Wow. Nature is beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks.
Here you go, bud.
Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh, I always hated how this stuff smells.
Really? I always kind of liked it. Reminds me of being outside.
Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. Okay. We have throw the stick towards the woods, fake out throw, break the stick in half to assert your dominance. Oh, I want to be nice to Maxwell, but it's your decision. Alright. We'll throw the stick towards the woods. Fake out throw. No, I kid.
We got eggplants galore.
I hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, consequently, is not very fast. It's very cute, though. I do like corgis a lot, I won't lie. But bulldogs are my top, baby. I fucking love just a big, just like, inverted paws, just big jowls. Oh, God, I love it all.
Nice throw, Bunt.
I turn away so he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? But pads never fail. Scratch behind the ear or rub that belly. I know what I go to. Butt pads, baby. Or like right before where like the tail starts, you give just like little scritches. My dog used to love that shit. But we're gonna go with butt pats. Ooh! Brian's a butt man. Sorry, that's bad now that I'm thinking about it in context with the dog. Jeez. Sheesh. Alright. I give Maxwell a few good pats on his backside. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and frying them up in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods, looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad, Bod Patrol. I'm gonna have to issue you both a citation and demand you both put your shirts on. There are children present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. I wouldn't really call those pecs, but... Where have you guys been? Studying entomology. What? Come on, dude. Study bugs. We were playing with bugs. I expect you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you take me for, a child? Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder.
Aww.
Right. We take a seat around the fire, and Brian serves us all generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does it have to be good at everything?
Fish taste okay?
Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouthfuls full of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great.
Old Hardin family recipe.
Why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we round the lake and then
I accidentally tipped over the boat.
Man took the fall for us.
Don't worry, all the gear flowed to the surface, so we didn't lose anything, right, Bunt?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Can't believe you just covered for me. Bro! What a nice man. Gosh, he even out-humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world-famous sense of humility. Alright, Bunt Funyun, calm down there. He's just being kind. Did you just call Bunt Funyun fugly? Bunt Funyun is the definition of beauty. And if you don't agree with that, you can take your bitch ass out of my stream. Thank you very much. Jesus fucking Christ. The gall of some people. Oh, fucking bitch, huh? Anyway, back to Brian. People I actually care about. I kid hope. But seriously though, if you talk shit about Bunt Funyun again, I'm gonna have to fucking kick your ass. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell in the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day.
Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home.
I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us, and I smile. I rest my head against the window, and the low rumble of the dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep.
Hey, sleepyhead.
I open my eyes and realize I've dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict, so I'm super awake for it. And ready to fight with my strong arms.
It's all good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had a lot of fun with you.
Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually.
Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah?
You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day. Look at Bunt Funyun. Look at him. He's so goddamn gorgeous. And if you have problems with him, take it up with my friend Will and Catherine, because they helped me create him. Yup. Yeah, that's Amanda, our child. Here, I'll even lower my camera a bit so that you can see her better. Leave Amanda alone! Hey, bro, chill. You don't come at my child like that. I was so close to that pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish, and... Oh! Stop! Why do you care so much? Manda Panda, just look at the guy. He so obviously got my number, and he's rubbing my face in it.
Aww.
Dad, I love you, but you're kinda dumb sometimes. Dumb or clearly the superior dad? You know what? I don't have the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I am a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. Well, night, honey. Night, Pops. Good tire pressure is essential to optimal mileage. Alright, let's see how we did on the date. We'll be getting S's on most of the dates, if not all of them.
You gave me a run for my money.
Damn. I think we got an A on his first date, too. We've never been able to top him. Sadly.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright. Hope it's time for you to see... Usually, well, hold on. Usually I get like a little message or something. No, there's nothing. Alright, so here we go. The final bit. Who is Evan gonna pick? Excuse me. Who's Bunt Funyun gonna pick? Let me give you a look of all of the... I'll put myself over here. Cut myself off a bit. I'll give you a look at everyone. Who do you think we're gonna pick? Michael Jackson. Who the fuck is... Which one? All their names are right there. All you have to do is say their name. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. I gave you enough time to look. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. It's not Hugo. That is Catherine's favorite. We're going with Damien Bloodmarch. He's a big fan of the Victorian era. He's... Honestly, I love the guy to death. Yeah, basically Twilight. Here's the kicker. He's all big in, like, the goth and like, Victorian era shit. The man is terrified of horror movies. Our last date, we went on a date to the movies. And I forgot the name. It was like Vampire Crusades 2 or some weird shit like that. I forgot the name of the movie, but it was a funny title. I liked it. And the boy was tense the whole time. All right, chat. This is it. This may very well be the last time that we use Dad Book. So, let's look at all the greatest hits. Craig. Didn't really like Craig, but he's been our friend since college. You know, we grew up with him. Matt. I hated Matt from the moment we started talking. I mean, he took Bunt to a Pup concert, which is pretty cool. Pup is an okay band. Hate was a strong word. There's one person here I did not like at all. But I didn't find him as interesting as some other people did, I'm sure. Brian, I like Brian a lot. He's good, but too competitive, and he gives me anxiety because I know he's gonna win. Robert was the bad boy. He had the deep growl, gruff voice. He was great and all, but a bit too, Nah, he just likes his whiskey, to be honest with you. But he's a bit too much of a bad boy. Joseph, fuck Joseph. What a dumb fucking character. Man was married and is a youth pastor. And very gay. And his wife would like go out to the bars and like hit on younger guys, but never go home with them. She was always loyal to Joseph. So I also can't do that morally. Yeah, man was a youth pastor and married with like 3 children. 3 or 4 children. Hugo's cool. He's a school teacher. Actually has our daughter Amanda in a class. His son is kind of a fucking degenerate. But then we got Damien. I like Damien so much. I can't stand this fucking kid. But it's not going to stop me from going on a 3rd date with him. So here we go. Damien Blood March. You know what they say about 3rd dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse Dad book for a while. Are you ready? Don't trust anyone who likes their meat well done. That is the biggest facts. I'm pretty sure I've said this on past streams. Medium rare is the way to go, my dude. Absolutely, we love the commitment. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings. Oh, to use as a suit for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. That's so sweet. Hanging out with that goth dad later? Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and honestly, I would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I'm compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Ugh.
Turn into a bat. Oh, okay, hold the fuck up. Don't just ask me to use my powers all willy-nilly. That's an abuse of power. Can't be doing that shit. Not here, not on my watch, my dude. I don't think...
Ugh.
What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you gonna fly off into the night on leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That'd be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Look at him! He looks very much like a character from a D&D game, who's a big vampire named Strahd. And that was definitely one of the turn-ons, one of the things that pointed me in his direction. But I liked his interaction as a character, so that's what won me over. Finally. Now, Mans is definitely packing some schmeat. But Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cape, I mean the cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is going to seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it makes sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning.
Huh.
Interestingly enough, though, it was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something? I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die, you are going to die, and life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet, funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. Oh. The minutiae, I don't know how to say that word, so we're going to say minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face? When did I get a lisp? Jesus. In the face, and live despite that, I think is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight and the bay glint off Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm. His mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry I have to take this fucking phone call! If his son just cucked us, I swear to God, fist through monitor. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay?
Oh, my.
There's an emergency. What, Lucian? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come, there isn't any time to waste. What's the emergency? It's not Lucian, it's not his son. Then what the fuck is it? After a short drive in silence, we arrived to a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. Is this his work? Is this where he works? Chad, is this where he works? I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript that I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is. Wait here for a moment, I'll be right back. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Oh! Look, right here. Are we in some kind of animal shelter? Does Damien work at a fucking animal shelter? Holy shit. Bro. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic. Unsure of where I am or how I can get out, I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Mary! Oh, Hope, this is the wife of the youth pastor. She gets smashed off wine and then talks to younger gentlemen, but never goes home with them. Hey, sailor. Mary, what are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what? Does she work here too? We take care of stray animals and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Come on.
Wow. Okay, kid. Way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows I see Damien? What?
Look at Damien.
Look at this man. Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. I don't like it. I need it back. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. Oh, no. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. Fuck you, I'm not gonna break up with him. If you can't accept all parts of a person, don't be with them. He is a true goth, but even with that, work regulations, my dude, you can't get fired for that shit. Like, you gotta pay bills. Man lives in a manor, alright? He's got bills to pay. Let him be. So what? Every now and then, he helps out with the IT group of a fucking... Nah, bro. If anything, this is him being a poser. He's pretending to fit in with the crowd so that he can enjoy his time as a goth boy. Fuck you. I'm gonna fight for him, fucking tooth and nail. Babyface. I wear tennis shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring. I'm fascinated with the Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true, it's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Bro. Facts. Hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Oh, whoops, that's not Damien. She's one of the pups, gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning, I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats. And when I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pet, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course. Where could she be? She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart. Ruthless, even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Bunt. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some cheats, and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Let's see the map. Okay. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? That's funny. Alright. At least you're not other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Yeah, who the fuck is other nerds? Oh, no. Dame says Damien. Smalls is probably Robert. Coffee Dad. Kale is definitely Craig. Coffee Dad is Matt. Mary Sick Pad. Mario Batali. Other nerd is definitely Hugo. Where should we head first? Alright, where should we go first, chat? We got the cul-de-sac. We got the coffee spoon. Softball field, Bayside, or aquarium. Alright, let's think about this. So we got this map. There's all the places she could be. Aquarium? Alright, let's try the aquarium. I was thinking aquarium or go to Bayside. I'm thinking the water is a good choice. So let's go to the aquarium. Look at that squid. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time, she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. What? It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Bunt? This'll be easy. Gotta stay positive. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Bunt, you can't shove raisins up your nose, and that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged. But I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. Ew. It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity, but on that day, I learned that anything is possible if you have really good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. Boy, out here, shoving raisins up his nose at 16. We're back at the aquarium, that's right. Oh my god, a girl got herself inside of the penguin exhibit trying to free the penguins, and we had to stop her. Oh my god, I remember this. It was a date with Hugo. It was a mess. David and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. I don't know. The employees weren't paying attention, and she snuck into the enclosure to try to let the penguins escape. You see anything?
No.
No dog here. Not yet even any sign of her. Fuck. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Damon, I want to believe you so badly. Alright. Let's stop by the Coffee Spoon. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt. Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You're looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it.
Hey.
Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley about back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. Alright, 3 more places. Or 4 more places. I don't know. We can go back to the coffee spoon. I see it. Let's go to the let's go to the softball field. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. Hell yeah. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over, softball bat slung over his shoulder.
Oh.
My question is Craig playing with his youngest kid? I think her name is River. Just on his fucking chest. Hey, bro. What's his voice? Hey, bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago, though I don't think she had an owner, but she really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She's a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Okay. Alright, so she went through the softball field. We should go back to the coffee spoon, maybe. So it's R, cul-de-sac, and then you come up, and it's coffee spoon, softball field. Shelter aquarium. Let's try the coffee spoon again, and then we'll hit the cul-de-sac. Well, thanks for hanging out, Hope. Go get yourself some sleep. And, I'm sure we'll see you soon. But thanks for hanging out. I love you too. I know. Catherine, I miss you so goddamn much. Once everyone's vaccinated and the world is kinda back to normal, we'll fucking hang the fuck out. But until then, you have a great goddamn night. Alright. Let's head to the coffee spoon one more time. Right back at the coffee spoon. Matt's still working through his book. And look, I'm finding that dog? Unfortunately, no. We're still searching though. We're gonna find him. I'll give you guys a call if I see anything. Thanks, Matt. I guess he said that before. We must make haste if we were to find the dusters by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dog does a vampire have? Knock knock. How many gauze does it take to screw in a light bulb? Death cult. Death cult who? Death cultivate a more chipper attitude, friend. We're gonna find that dog. Oh, we got hearts. A slight smile cracks on Damien's lips. That's better. I keep reading Damien's directions from the maps as we drive around town. We're gonna hit the cul-de-sac. Drive to the cul-de-sac, and everything seems pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out.
I don't know.
Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed.
Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today?
Hey.
Aside from your underwatered lawn,
Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Bunt, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you?
well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to retill the soil.
That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon.
Whatever it was, I must have been hungry. Ate all my tomatoes.
I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to a former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog.
She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Alright, back to the coffee spoon. We head back inside the coffee spoon. Hey, Matt! Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for.
Ah!
You did? A brown mastiff?
Size of a house?
Yeah. I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran when I tried to get closer, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt, thanks for a second. It might have been running east, I think. The pup tore through the 3 pans of Old Grateful banana bread. Wanna take some for the road just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice, the road slice. This Grateful banana bread is gonna be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. Alright, we're heading east. We gotta go to the fucking Bayside.
I'm not reading this. I'm just yelling it. I'm sorry.
There are still dogs in my life, so for that I'm grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time. Verily. East. They messed up here and they said shit. Oh, Mary. Alright. I think we have one more chance. So it's either Bayside. Directly east of the coffee spoon is our cul-de-sac. But we haven't been to Bayside. We're going to have to go back to the coffee shack. Not the coffee spoon. The cul-de-sac. I have the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal, except, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia. A telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. I got big brain, chat. There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. I love Mastiffs. It is frightening to deliver to a house that has a Mastiff that is just slightly verbal, we'll say. Second they start barking, I fucking tense up, bro. Because I don't know if he's going to vault that fucking fence and come at me, but they are terrifying. Woof. Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet.
Huh.
Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. We're gonna give her the grateful banana bread. I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of grateful banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground. Like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Duchess gives a tug on the leash. She won't move.
Huh.
Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we can even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Ernest stands in the door with a plate of pizza rolls. What flavor pizza rolls are those? Pepperoni blast. Nice. Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's along. The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Oh, shit. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words. What? Why are you guys... Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Boof. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia. How do you do? Borf. We're friends. The Duchess looks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She's got out, and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
Huh?
Wait. Did you just call me Dad? Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Did we just help Hugo establish a connection with Ernest? We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while, but you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls and a little to hurt desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend. I know, he called me Dad, can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks in your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one. But do right by her and she'll love you two forever. Thank you. That was cute. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home, and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Bunt, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know? If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me all about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him... Mary, you can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing, I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care. That's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter.
Huh.
And then maybe we can be boring together? We would never be boring if it was with you. Bunt! Slaying the game! Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender or rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second, looks me in the eyes. Without colored context, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Does a bat have wings? I believe I have my answer then. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? I thought that was going in a different direction. Yes. Oh, look at him. He's all dolled up again. Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac. Our fingers intertwined like a proper gentleman. He walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kissed me one last time before turning around and heading home. Hi, Amanda. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Oh, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I make my way to my room, and I fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. This may be our last dad tip. Grow your own vegetables. It's cheaper.
I'm sensing a romance between us. A chemical romance.
Pay your bills early.
That's a band?
I didn't like that joke that you made. Alright, here we go. Here we go, chat. Whew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Bunt. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell you're very bad at lying, Amanda, my dear. Would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would be... another typo. It would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week. I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, I tabbed out. There we go. Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghost features on the show. Dad, I love this, thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Oh. What? We got all the dads together. He's not in his goth uniform, his outfit. Oh my goodness. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise. Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Just imagine a mac and cheese bar. Oh, my God. I had to stop because, hold on. Give me like 30 seconds, chat. I'm just picturing a mac and cheese bar right now. Holy shit, that was glorious. I want that in real life. Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds to make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I'll walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. We have a real fluffy Samoyed right now. His name is Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Miss Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please tell me about the Afghan with the 3 legs again. Oh, sure, Quadro, we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We could always use extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog, I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment. Hey, Sailor, your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college, trust me. I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Bunt! Brian, you made it. Ha! I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out on the lake. I'd be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome to any child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. This is a real rager. Taking our older age into consideration, I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye out on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate four pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. No one will ever believe you. Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah? Totally. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugh comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
Hey.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Bunt. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Pew pew. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm going to break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Oh, what an awkward exchange with Robert. Jesus. Hey, man. Matt, let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of Grateful bread. Grateful banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Hey, Amanda's dad. I turn to spot Lucian walking up on me. Yes, Lucian? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Poggers, chat. Poggers. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me. Sure, and let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around, Bunt. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I don't know what he said. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Bunt, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we'd have at least one of us together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the backyard, where Damien is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Pew pew. Love you, Pop. Amanda runs off and joins her friends. I'm surprised her and the Emmas are, like, okay. Because the Emmas were the girls that she had beef with. But anyway, let's finish this game. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Oh.
This beautiful ass trees are sitting in our backyard. Jesus Christ. Did you know that in the Victorian era they were actually called benches seedy boys? What? Really?
Huh.
I'm kidding, Bunt. But what if? It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Bunt, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me, about my passion, was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself, regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, there are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with its own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Bunt. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I got to brush a lock of hair out his face, and I'm shocked of how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I could make an exception for you. Oh, I tabbed out. God damn it. They really stepped up with the production value in episode 5. Did they say 5? We did it, chat. Dance with me. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. God damn. Amanda was Erika Ishii. Holy shit. Who else we got here? Joseph was Aaron Hansen. Yeah, I could hear that. Robert was Dan. Belle was... Okay. Damn. That's wild, dude. Oh, I can hold down left click and skip through this. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me during this adventure. God damn. Took a screenshot of that shit. Look at that sexy picture of Damien, dude. Daddy. Alrighty. It's about that time, folks. We beat Dream Daddy. Wow. What a game. I enjoyed that a lot more than I expected to enjoy it. So I'm happy with what happened. Let's get some music going. I'm very happy with how that game turned out. It was very good. I did enjoy it a lot. Thanks for hanging out with me on that journey to find Bunt Funyun some happiness, some love. Tuesday, we've got more Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. We're making good progress on that game, I think. And next Sunday, we'll have a new game to stream. You'll have to wait and see and be surprised on that. But thank you for hanging out. If you haven't already, hit the follow button, that little bell. If you turn that shit on, tells you when I'm streaming. Really appreciate that shit. And if you enjoyed it here, we hope to see you next time. But until then, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a great night.